about selecting things with the Magic Wand tool. This is when you're working in Pixlr. Very much like Photoshop and other raster editing programs. Let's see, I go on my browser. I've already pulled up an image, File, Open Image. I had this saved on my, already saved on my computer, and actually went in and accidentally selected something. Remember, whenever you select something and you don't want it, deselect all and it's gone. So here's my Magic Wand tool. Nice thing. If I click on here, it's going to click on a pixel somewhere. And this image, it tells me that this image is 1,600 pixels across. I'm going to click on one of them, and it is going to select that pixel and any color that's close to it that also touches that area. And this number here, the tolerance, tells us how close the color is to the pixel that I clicked on. So I clicked somewhere in here and it shows all of this. Now, if I wanted to add to that, if I wanted to also select this sky down in here, I come in and I hold Shift down. I gotta hold it down the whole time. And you can see right in here where the little plus sign is by the Magic Wand. As long as I'm holding Shift down, I can add to it. I just click that. If I wanted this little bit right up in here. Now, here's the problem. I clicked on that little bit, and that little bit was similar enough to all this stuff up in here that it selected too much. Let me go back up to Edit, and I'll just, for this one, I'll go to Undo. I just want to undo that step. So here's my sky. I've selected it. I can come in and do any adjustment I want to. Let's say I wanted to change the color, stuff like that. I can also, from this point, take the sky or whatever I have selected and go in and cut it out, put it into another photograph, whatever. The one little trick with the Magic Wand is that, here I'm going to go to deselect, the tolerance. The lower this number is, like if I go back here and put it at, let's say 10, and I go in with my Magic Wand, it's going to select a smaller section of sky. The lower that number, the smaller the selection. It gets pickier. If I go in and lower this to, let's say, 5, it's going to be even pickier and select a tiny little bit. All right. Conversely, if I, let's deselect that real quick. If I raise the tolerance to, let's say, 78, sounds like a good number. I come in here, it's going to select a big old, in fact it selected all of this. So the higher this number, the more it's going to select. Okay. When you go and grab your Magic Wand, it naturally gives you 21 is the default. Okay, so let's deselect. So at 21, if I grab this and I come out into my sky, and I think this is a good candidate to for the Magic Wand because this sky is a lot different than the clouds. And that contrast allows you to go in and use the Magic Wand. So at a tolerance of 21, if I come in and click the sky, it chooses that much. And again, if I hold down Shift, I can add to the selection as I go. If I want more selected, I raise the tolerance. If I want it to be pickier, I lower the tolerance, and off we go.